Hey there guys, welcome back to, wow, I almost said Baton Kaitos, and Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. We just successfully got past one of these stupid little sword debate things. I really like the trials of this, but the minigame parts are just yuck.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Man.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
Oh no, they are, because we know we left stuff in there.
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building, or two different buildings, then what are they?
Two different floors. I love her hat!
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties to the secret of the funhouse. We don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. I don't know, I solved it. What's your problem? The only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Damn it, Nagito, I already solved it.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why does Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I don't think he is.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
That's, well, I guess maybe he's not talking about the final judgment, because he's definitely not the only one that did that. Perform the appropriate action in order to learn the secret.
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right?
I don't think he's the only one that did it, though. Not at all. In fact, I know for a fact he didn't, because, our Mafia kid also knew about Dawn.
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Yeah, which you wouldn't tell us about, and the game wouldn't show me.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might
Did
be
you take a picture?
faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner
See?
pocket.
This is it.
Let me see. This is a clue. It's
Let
a castle.
me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
So yeah, that's again what leads me, or I didn't see this before, but that reaffirms my suspicion that the towers are on top of each
But
other.
Don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right? Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
That's the creepiest voice I've ever heard. What? I mean, the fact that...
Crap!
Well, I don't know how to say that it's up above the ground.
Here!
Okay.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken
Okay, that's
from
what I
the first
thought. I was
floor
going to say,
of
yeah,
Strawberry.
look how far up the tower we are. But that's not what it wanted me to select.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
Man, Byakuya is, or like Nagito is channeling Byakuya, where he's just like, I have all the answers. I'm gonna wait and let you guys figure it out. So there's lots of things that makes sense in this photo. It means there's other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in the picture? I don't know. No. I didn't know that. There's nothing else here.
Here!
Okay. Apparently that's it.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
Oh. I didn't realize that was the tower.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Only if that's... There's nothing saying that that's the tower we're looking at.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
God, Gundam, I love you so much.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
It's actually funny for me because I feel like I understand this case much better than I have all the previous ones. And then he's like talking down to me the whole time.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Man, I am the freaking like ultimate hope. You're gonna bow down to me by the end of this game. Is he talking about that one time? That is not a good way to have a sentence, sir. Well, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I'll teleport.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Of course.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
So yeah, the ultimate armory is between the two floors.
What does it mean?
I already figured this out. I actually feel really happy that I figured it. I won't lie, it took a while for me to figure that out. Logic dive. I kept calling it drive last time and everyone got so mad at me. Oh my god, it's dive! Ah, crap! That is not cool! You can't just spring those up on me. Ow! I mean, they definitely exist. They're just not next to each other. Will you stop springing them into existence? Like that? I want to die. Seriously, that is not at all okay. I guess they're the same building? I mean, like, there's... Stacked on top... Okay, I wasn't quite sure how to answer that. Oh, that is bullarchy. That, sir, is the bulliest archy. Come on! How do you... How do you get past that? I guess that works. Okay, there's the important bit. Alright. That is how I break through to what I had already figured out. I'm sorry to brag so much, I'm just really, really pleased with myself.
I got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
The correct one.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Oh, why you look so nervous, man?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Crap!
Well, I didn't...
I see!
Oops.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
I didn't realize it wasn't asking about... I interpreted it the other way around.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses
Sonia,
were
you're not
so
hip. Stop
vertical.
trying.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
So what?
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Yep.
And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
That totally makes sense.
You've just been Kuma'd!
I want to be monoed.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun
I have this mental image of, like, Monokuma just sort of, like, napping and then, like, oh, hey, this something involves me.
It's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
You don't get to know everything, Manomi. Jeez.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
Alright.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Because there were multiple murdered Nekomarus.
Aw,
your precious hammies don't know, but it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
It doesn't count when you stand out for being a pervert. Make my argument.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No.
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Yeah, that's not possible.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Crap.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
I don't know. What do I use to break through this?
I'm gonna solve this. One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
That worked? Why'd that work?
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
But I didn't even use Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
not just that, the parts I carefully arranged with just the body are all moved to... That's... Why can't I use Kazuichi's account then? Why is it that...
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
That is terrible.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built the dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Man, Sonya wants to kill Kazuichi.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or
That's
the
actually what I said. I said that was my big reason for alleviating suspicion on him.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken. I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
No, the floor's also an elevator.
Body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Well, yeah. Elevator, obviously. Really? I have to be helped to figure out what an elevator is? I don't need more L's. I was gonna say, I will need A as soon as I get a V. Damn it! Easy as pie.
I got it.
After the last one, it's gonna like hit me with that. That's super easy.
You must be talking about an elevator.
Even he's embarrassed that we had to do that.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
That seems to be the case.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
Kitty, I can't see.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter?
Well,
from
obviously,
Great
because
Tower?
Monokuma's being sneaky.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Well, not gone. They were just far above us.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
I'm going to say yes.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What?
What did you say?
I do not focus on anything. I focus on everything. I am Gundam Tanaka.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
Because Chiaki said so, and Chiaki's amazing. Now I sound like you.
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. Here's the body, the pillow, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. Yeah, it's all on the floor. Shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact they were all moved with the elevator. The one thing they all have in common.
I see!
Yep. Bam!
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Because it's on the wall.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Does it rotate as it goes?
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Yeah, that's...
Only the floor moved?
Okay, I was actually on the right track.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
That makes sense. Okay. I kind of figured that out already, though.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Nowhere, probably.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, in order to maintain the illusion.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
That is actually super sneaky. I like it.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Sounds like someone I know.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Why would Monokuma not want to take responsibility for something totally twisted?
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
What? Double what?
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Yeah, they were trying to keep us from learning the true structure. Like you said, it could probably use these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. If you repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Julie Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. If you fix the button to Strawberry Hall's side, the door won't open as long as the chain's there. You don't need to worry about that at all.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that.
Because that goes directly into how they
made
killed.
us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically.
We did say that,
right?
yes.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Vertically? I see. Now you mentioned it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality?
So does it go around the tower?
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
It must go around, which is why the compass...
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
What does this mean? Towers are connected vertically. The position of the tower should remain the same in both houses. In fact, my back reflects the elevator in the Grape House. The tower's on my right. Yeah, I get it. I can break through this contradiction with the compass.
If the two houses are...
Okay, so which one was looking at... Kazuichi?
are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
Okay, so that is where I have to...
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
the two houses are connected
So it is this one. I always like to look at the entire thing before I make a decision.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory. What's with this
Iron curtain of teamwork.
If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontal.
However, if the contact elevator...
The towers are in opposite directions.
What?
Damn it!
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Okay, so that one I have to counter. Whoops.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Absolutely. This is your time to shine, man.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
That's a half circle.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
I like the rotation as she says that.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, gee, I wonder why.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid...
I love the Monokuma Machine background music right here.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
But we'll have to start talking about it next time. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I will see you in about 30 minutes when Part 3 hits the internet. Thanks for tuning in, guys.